This episode of Unqualified is brought to you by State Farm, who has surprisingly great rates for your auto insurance. In 1999, my mom recorded me in our family room, delivering the lines for what I thought was a horror movie. My mom read the other roles, and I thought she gave a much better performance than I did. There was even a moment when I seriously considered not sending the tape because that would require a trip to the post office and an entire day's salary for postage. Not that I had a paying job. I was surprised when I received a phone call asking if I could audition in person. Then I realized that the casting director must have mixed up my tape with someone else's. I could have pointed out the error, but I'd never been to LA and wanted to go. So my parents gave me airline miles, and I flew to Los Angeles, Burbank actually, where I auditioned every day for a week and slept on 3 different couches. At the week's end, my friend with the least comfortable couch offered to drive me to the airport, and because at the time it was hard to find good Mexican food in Washington State, I wanted one last burrito. My pager began buzzing just as our nachos arrived. There was a payphone in the back of the restaurant, and when I returned the page, I was told that I got the role. It was one of the biggest surprises of my life. I was also surprised to learn that Scary Movie was actually a comedy. This was after my audition. Speaking of nice surprises, State Farm provides coverage that meets your needs at a surprisingly great rate. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Sam. Great to see you.
You know what's interesting?
What?
We're pretending like we're starting the show, even though we actually are doing this out of order.
Oh, God,
this is the beauty of. Should I have just like given everyone a look behind the curtain?
I think we do that all the fucking time,
That's
don't
true.
we?
I know we might. I do have some feedback to read to you, though.
Oh, good.
This is from last week's episode. Wait, what was the episode, Michael? Give him the microphone.
Last week's episode was
the in-laws, right?
Yes, the in-laws. Wait, oh my God, now I'm forgetting. Wait, what was last week's episode?
Unbelievable.
I know both of us.
We just put your assistant on the spot here, and he's just shining right now with flying colors.
Hey,
I'm about to read.
I don't know what
this is about. And Sweet Michael should
Oh, yeah.
No.
Cassie.
Mark Paul Gosselaar, yes.
Yeah, in-laws, yes.
Great.
It was just a week ago, Anna. How can you forget this?
Fuck you.
All right,
Why don't
so
you try to memorize like
Trisha writes in from Florida.
Yeah. Thank you, Trisha, by the way. I don't know what but maybe Trisha, you're going to tell me that I gave terrible advice, which there's a high likelihood that I did.
I have not read this, so I don't even know.
Oh, great. I love like a cold read.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Sim. I'm a longtime listener and lover of Unqualified.
Thank you.
This, however...
You said that like you were thanking me. Anyway, go on.
I did say that.
Go on. Thank you. It's like, no, fuck you. Fuck you, Sim.
This, however, is my first time writing in. I just felt like I had to, after listening to Tim from Nevada, call in with concerns about his in-laws. Anna and Mark Paul were so sweet with their advice to Tim, focusing on being very positive and basically not worrying about people that he cannot change. While I completely agreed with their advice, I was hoping they might go just a little more tough love on Tim. His main concern seemed to be that his in-laws did not want to watch his son more than 3 hours a week. My thoughts were that his in-laws have already raised their kids and that they are probably in a different chapter in their life now. Tim admitted that when they were down and out and Tim was in rehab, the in-laws were there for their daughter and son Milo. Now that Tim is back and much healthier, they are probably leaving the child raising to Tim and his wife. I don't feel that this is selfish at all. I do realize that I don't know the complete story, but that was just my take on the situation as I heard it. Just wondering if you had any other listeners feel this way. That being said, I wish Tim and his family nothing but the best. And Anna and Sim, thank you for this informative and always entertaining podcast. Love you guys and really appreciate what you do. best, Trisha.
Oh, I love you, Trisha. Thank you so much for your feedback. And you touched on something interesting, I think, which is because we always want everyone to feel safe and that like they can talk out, through whatever our callers are calling about. They can tell us their perspective, and we try to reserve judgment. I know sometimes I'm not always the best, but I think that you're right. And I think, but at the same time, it's really hard to say that to somebody when you're calling a stranger. And that's been that's gotten me into some tricky situations, because there have been times when I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, there's a very obvious answer here, but I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't know the whole story. Yeah. And anyway, but thank you guys. And
thank you so much. And if you want to submit feedback, just go to unqualified.com/contact. And that's also the same place to go if you want to submit a question, if you want to be on the show.
And we love it. We love the feedback and we love the questions. Please keep them coming.
And it's not just relationships. It's about all types of relationships. Again, whether it's friendships or family relationships, obviously.
And I'm really proud that we have I like that we've sort of built this community.
Me too.
Of fuck you, Sims.
Oh my God. How dare you?
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Intuit, powering products like TurboTax, QuickBooks, Mint, and Credit Karma. Intuit works for what you work for, and it was only recently that I found out they were working for me. I've been using QuickBooks for years and more recently began using Mint, which is an easy way to create monthly budgets. It was a bit surprising to realize how much I could save by learning how to make coffee. With Intuit, artificial intelligence can predict your future cash flow, recognize a misplaced digit in an account or routing number, and even connect users with live experts who can assist with navigating life changes or help with unique tax situations. Everything is automatically organized as you track your personal or business expenses by scanning receipts, invoices, and other financial documents, while smart budgeting tools let you know before you overspend. Innovative features like these make managing your finances simple, but as you probably already knew, innovation is at the core of everything Intuit does. Discover how Intuit's products can help you see what's possible at intuit.com. That's INTUIT.com. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Best Fiends. We all know there really is only one Match 3 style game worth playing. It's the one with an actual storyline, cool collectible characters, and non-stop action-packed adventure. It's the one with literally thousands of challenging puzzles to solve. And yes, I'm using the word literally correctly. Of course, I'm talking about Best Fiends. You meet your Best Fiends early in their careers. They don't have much experience, but they have heart. I recognized a little piece of myself in each of them. And so I began to assemble the perfect team. I watched them grow as we solved puzzle after puzzle, working hard and playing hard. Today, my Best Fiends are ready to go anytime and anywhere. I'm really proud of what they have become. With new challenges and levels added all the time, there's never a boring moment. So download Best Fiends free today on the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R, Best Fiends.
All right, Anna, why don't we do a little play-by-play here? Nina Dobrev just entered, and she is now in your massage chair. She put it on a really high setting, it seems like, and now she is completely laying flat. And what's happening right now?
Wait. Okay, so it's going to come back now, but now press against it. Now it's going to measure you for a minute, for a weirdly long minute, which actually doesn't make any sense. So after...
I feel like I'm in a spaceship or like a Tesla, like Elon Musk.
How does it feel right now?
Are you
nervous at all?
I'm
anxious, excited?
How could I possibly be, nervous?
I know. Whoa. Tell me, it might be kind
What's happening? Describe what you're feeling.
I mean, I'm feeling a tightness and tension. I mean, not tension, squeezing.
Yeah, squeezing. It squeezes.
It's squeezing me in all kinds of appropriate and inappropriate places.
Yeah.
And
I swear, I think Alice and Jenny had an orgasm like while I witnessed it.
in this chair.
Yeah.
Are you saying that after having
We
this
wanna hear
experience,
your
I'm gonna win an
orgasm.
Oscar? Is that what you're? I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
Will you fake one for us? Aw, yeah.
If I win an Oscar, I promise to do that on stage too.
You know, my fake orgasm sounds don't sound anything like my real orgasm sounds.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've never had to think about that.
Do you want to have a fake off?
Well, hold on. Are we talking about fake with partners, or when you're joking, like right now?
Like right
fake?
now.
Okay.
Because I made a commitment to myself when I turned 40 that I was never going to fake another orgasm.
Okay. Smart. By the way, I think that is so unbelievably smart for so many reasons.
Thank you.
One, if you're faking it with a partner, then whatever
your body's contorting right now. Sorry, go on.
then whatever you're faking, they're gonna think you're liking, and they're gonna keep doing the thing you don't like.
Completely, and I don't know. I just got to this place in life, and it's not that I faked that frequently. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to feel really close to somebody and have like that be a mislead. You know what I mean? At all? Like even like I would. So I would rather be like I'm actually kind of tired. Like
Let's
the
do this in
Ambien
the
kicked
morning.
in, and let's do
yeah.
this in the morning. I'm definitely a morning girl. But no, when I joke about because porn orgasms are fascinating, and they're a turn on, right? But they are
To who?
to men.
Okay.
I think at least this is my I've only researched this very in a very amateurish way, but when I make noises like oh yeah oh yeah it's like it does something to people.
Really?
And it's like, but doesn't that sound like something's dying?
I mean,
But that's what good, from the porn that I've seen, that's what good porn actresses do, seems to me.
well, keyword and sentence actresses,
Yes, which I actually wanted to talk to you about.
porn actresses.
Why do you say that's a keyword? Because I have thoughts about this.
Because they're acting
Right,
like
right.
they're having an orgasm. They're
Right.
faking things.
Right.
They're exaggerating things, and then setting up false expectations for the rest of us to have to live up to these.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my God, Jimmy! Oh, Steve! Steve!
Yeah.
Like nobody does that.
Put it in my ear. I want it in my ear.
Ay ay ay.
Any orifice. But I guess the idea of like, I guess the power play of a man being able to like contort a woman's, or like to elicit that kind of noise must feel good. Or is it volume? What's up with the volume thing, Sim, from a man's perspective?
Yeah, I want to
Do
hear
you like if you're at a hotel with Amy, do you, and you don't have to talk too much about Amy because whatever, but does it make you feel, is it gratifying if she's really loud? So like the idea, like the turn on is that other people hear you.
I think that if she's loud,
Yeah.
it signals to me that I'm doing a great job and she's enjoying herself.
But do you get off on the idea of other people hearing you?
No, not really. In fact, I don't really like that.
Oh my
Other
God.
people
Oh my
say-
God. Did you see that face?
Yeah.
That's such a lie.
I-
He wants to walk through the lobby and be like, yep, that's do you hear that noise? That was 603.
That was the room number you were about to say, right? Not that was 6.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's the the Radisson Suite.
I just don't want to disturb anyone. I want to make sure that everyone's enjoying their stay.
What? Oh yeah.
Consider it. That's what we're gonna call it.
He always has been. Ever since I've known him.
I just think that
By the way, this is going to sound terrible. We can turn it unless you want to still want to keep going. All right, fine. So apologize to listeners about the weird sounds in the background.
So Sweet Nina is in my massage chair, which I got because, and I want to talk to you about this, but I also want to talk to you about the actress thing. They're both related, but it is in my massage chair that after we got picked up for season 2, my feet hurt so badly that I splurged on a massage chair, and I never use it because I actually don't think it's all that effective.
Really?
But
I'll take it off your
Hey,
hands.
dear listeners right now.
If it seems like an ice, it doesn't go with your room.
But
actually,
I know it's horrifically ugly. And
No, I was just saying that because I want to take it.
oh, please do.
It'll look great in my room, but it looks terrible in your
Anyone
room.
who get this massive.
You offered it to
thing
me.
out
How
of-
dare you?
That's true. I did offer it to Sim, and
You
Sim,
can
All right,
come
highest
use
bidder.
it in my
Highest-
room.
okay.
you can totally have it. Nina, it's yours.
Split custody.
Yeah. Wait. What were you saying about?
Wait, should I turn it off? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm sorry, Nina.
It's because it's mine now. And that's why you want me to get out of it. I stole your
He's
chair,
revealing
and now
his
you're making me.
truths out. Okay, so wait, so Nina, you are on the. Are you guys? Do you guys shoot on the lot?
Not on this lot, but we're down the street at the CBS.
Radford.
Yeah.
Radfording it. So okay, so you're shooting. Is this? And forgive me, we couldn't find this. I asked my team of professionals here to investigate this, but they didn't do their job. I don't think, or they kind of did.
That's probably why he's not getting the chair. Yeah. It's your punishment. Right. Maybe next time you'll Google and figure out, or just do your job. Yeah.
Is this your first multicam?
It is. Yeah.
How do you find the experience? By the way, fam, it looks hysterical.
Thank you. It's the pilot is terrible, in my opinion.
I think I felt the same. But first of all, I disagree.
I don't think
it
it's
looks really-
it's not terrible, but I'm my own worst critic, and so I was cringing the whole time. I think the show was good, but my performance felt stiff, and I could tell that I was terrified because I knew that I was terrified. And then as each episode goes on, you can visibly see me relax into the character and find my character, not be as intimidated by the live audience aspect. And
right. What night do you guys shoot?
Wednesday nights, but we're not shooting anymore. We wrapped in December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, because I think, and we've talked a little bit about this, but I'm curious about your journey because when I started doing Mom,
Was that your first?
I was a guest star on Friends in their final season.
Sorry, what's that? I've never heard of it.
It was so fucking terrifying, and so that wasn't a great barometer for me. Like I was just wandered around being astounded, like, oh my god, this shit are fucking awesome. Oh my god, like her legs are amazing. But
I would have been the exact same. I'm a fan
and
of
it's
the show.
hard to be a guest star. It's hard to be. So anyway, so coming into Mom, it's been. I still get nervous, and I do remember one of our creators, Eddie Gordetsky, said to me during our first season, he's like, we have to. In an attempt to comfort me, he said, "You're the straight person, and we have to lay all this groundwork, and you should know that." And that's something that I've like clung on to because. Is clung a word? Can you use cling in the past tense? I mean, I don't know.
That's something I clung onto. Clung.
I feel like that's such a stoner question. We can move on. Anyway, but and
Were you happy to hear that information, or
Yes.
was it off? Okay.
No, it was very comforting to me because it was like because I didn't know my place. Like it felt like there was like I was a T-ball stand for other people's jokes, and I also was the deliverer of exposition, and it felt like I'm not funny because everyone else was getting the laughs, and of course, but I just think it's such a deceptively difficult format in that you have to service so many things, especially you as the leading lady. Like,
It's tricky for sure. And I felt I had a very similar experience. And I remember not really knowing the format and having to pick that up and learn very, very quickly. But then once I did learn where the cameras were, where you went, the cue light was, like little things that we just don't have in single cam.
Right.
As you know, like you do both mediums too. There's just so many little isms that you have to learn, and it makes you kind of feel like you're a kid again, and you're green and inexperienced, or at least I felt that way. But then once I got used to it, I didn't know, like you said, my place. Like, what am I in the show? Like, Ross was the nerdy guy.
Right.
Chandler was the funny guy. Joey was the dummy. Phoebe was the quirky, kind of like spacey one. Rachel was the straight one, I guess we'd have to say. Like, she was really funny, but she was sort of the most even keel.
She was like our emotional connection to the show.
Yes. And Monica was the neurotic OCD person.
Yeah.
So everyone had like a prototype, and
I was the stupid baby mama.
No, but you were the heart of the show too, and I'll get to that later.
In Friends?
Oh no, I meant in
thank
Mom.
You. I was like, I should have been compensated more, Nina. I could have you talk to some people. I like this argument.
But I was trying to figure out who I was, and there was a moment in which they came to me and kind of said the same thing that they said to you, where I was sort of like the heart of the show and the straight person, so that you're the grounding force for everybody else to have
right. If you're the reactor, like the audience looks to you to know how they should feel, and it's not always a very immediately rewarding position, because like on our show, other people get huge laughs, and I feel like like what, but I
felt the same way. Unlike you, I wasn't stoked about it when they told me I was a straight person. I was not happy about that. Like, I came to do the show to be in a comedy and be funny and work on that muscle and learn, and then I started to learn that it is a bit of a give and take. The straight person can get just as much laughs, but in a different way. And it's like the Jason Bateman thing. Like, Jason Bateman is always sort of the straight man, but he's hilarious.
Exactly. It's like being the emotional filter almost. Like yes, I understand that all these people are insane, so therefore the audience gets to laugh at them through us. I think. But for a while, I used to always get the direction of like, throw it away, and I never knew what I was like, what does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? But and now I'm just like, oh yeah, all right, I'll fucking throw it away.
Just say it. Just
season 6, fuck yeah, I'll throw that shit right into the hoop. Fuck that. No.
Well, I don't know if you know this. I don't think you know this, but if you do, tell me.
Okay.
In preparation, once I got the show and decided I was going to do it, I watched a lot of Friends, and then I watched a lot of Mom as well, to sort of like study how the format is, and I loved it, but I also couldn't really understand it as a viewer. So I asked CBS if I can go visit some of the sets to like get a vibe for the set. So I did come to.
You did?
Yeah.
What a fucking jerk I am.
No. I didn't want to. I didn't. It was the week after Allison won the Oscar last year, or 2 weeks after, or something like that.
Oh my God.
And I didn't want to meet you guys. I didn't want to. I'm not the type of person where.
Nina, I'm so fucking embarrassed.
No. You guys didn't even know I was there. I was like a fly in the wall. I wanted to watch and observe, but I did not want to stop the flow or kind of disrupt or like be. I don't love when people come to set and try to talk to me when I'm working, because it's my workspace. And so I would never do that to anybody else.
Did you?
But it was
see a
really
live
great
performance.
I came to a pre-tape.
Did it make you feel better in that like we all fuck up? Because I keep thinking, because I beat myself up when I screw up.
Me too.
Because it disrupts for many reasons. I like sometimes I in the past I've sort of like spun out, like, how do I get this right? And other actors that we've worked with can shrug it off I envy that. I like because I wish, because we're all gonna do it. Whatever, we have lines that we just got,
Yeah.
But I always thought, like, I want to go see a live taping of another show so I can feel like, oh yeah, other actors on other shows like flub their lines and it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna die today. Maybe I will.
Have you been to another taping of another show?
No.
I did go to a couple live nights and then a couple tape nights to make you feel better.
Yeah.
You and Allison I actually don't remember you guys messing up your lines once. Every other show,
Really?
I don't want to say it was a disaster,
I love you, Nina.
but people were, like you said, they were able to shrug it off more. If they made a mistake, they go
Right,
back or whatever
right.
it might be. But you guys were very, very on top of your SHIT.
Thanks.
Are we allowed to swear here?
Oh,
You were on
fuck
top of your shit. Fuck yes.
Fuck yes.
But yeah, everybody else felt more comfortable, and in fact, I found that even on our show, the audience liked it more when you made mistakes.
Yes, which is a relief, but it's also
Frustrating.
Well, it to me, it's also it's a relief, and I've become like more accustomed to it. And the pattern is always like I'll like fuck up a line and I'll go fuck, and then I'll go shit because I realize I just said fuck in front of everybody.
But then they laugh even harder.
They laugh, but then I'm like also like, just my rhythm is like it
throws you off a little bit.
It does.
Yeah.
Because of the precision of the language. I don't know if how precise your writers and showrunners are with lines, but we're incredibly precise here. And if I put like a conjunction, like an and or a that when it's not supposed to be there, I get corrected.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like any minor shift. But I understand and I respect that now because there's such a musicality to the format, which is also why I think there's so many reasons why I think it's a difficult format, and deceptively because I don't think it's not sort of lauded because it's an inviting format. It doesn't keep an audience at a distance. It invites you in. Mm-hmm. But between like the precision and the balancing of reality and broadness, it's just different. Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you can
Ooh,
give
I
some
love
advice.
this. Ooh, yeah. Let's make it about me. Nina.
Do you find that you have to project more because the live audience is there, but at the same time,
That's a great question.
the cameras are closer and
That's a
it is
great question.
smaller, but they're there. And I'm trying to find, that was the biggest challenge for me in the first couple of episodes, actually from the pilot to series, which is why I cringe a little bit when I watch the pilot when it comes to my own performance, because they kept telling me to project more and be bigger because I am used to the
really?
smaller format. And then I felt I was really big.
Well, first of all, I think you're amazing, but I think that's misleading advice a little bit, because I think that you do have to find, because we do a lot of Soto in our show, especially like whatever, in the meetings we're always like talking catty about each other, whatever. But it's a fine line. And it is tough for an actor, I think, to have to feel true to oneself when you feel like you have to project.
It felt like I was overacting at times.
Yeah.
Because it was so big.
But I don't know if I would listen
But
to
it
that.
didn't necessarily read like that at times, and at other times it did. It is a very tricky format to figure out like when to do that and when not to do that.
Yeah. This has been the biggest I'm still learning. It's been the biggest learning curve of my career doing this format. And I love it that people feel really familiar, like, because the lack of fourth wall, like people feel like that we're, it's the invitation, which I love. and I love the live audience, and I love
it's so fun.
and I love like being like working all day long, like being on the floor instead of waiting in your trailer, and then I have to call people back that I don't want to.
Oh my God, it's so true. It's so true. I don't bring my phone to set when I'm shooting.
That is so smart.
On this format, especially.
But my feet were killing me. Getting back to the massage. Our listeners are like, fuck you, Faris. Oh, yeah. Cry me a river. Oh, you gotta do faces and say words. Need a massage chair.
It's good, though. But it doesn't... If your feet were hurting, why didn't you get a foot massager? Why'd you get a full body...
I just felt like, fuck it.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna die.
Fuck you, Faris. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yep. Fuck you, Faris. Fuck it. That's the multicam show I'm gonna pitch to Netflix.
Let's do it.
Fuck you, Faris. Fuck it.
I'm in. I don't know if you offered it to me, but I'm accepting.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who do you want to be? You can be the lead.
Can we play Dysfunctional Sisters?
Fuck yes.
Fuck it.
But I feel like, don't you think that I want to be like going back to, this is so broad. I want to be going back to college and we're dorm mates.
Okay. But we didn't know that we were sisters until season 2.
No, maybe we're not related, or we're distant cousins, or some shit like that.
Okay.
That'd be, that's when we jump the shark. But I like the idea of us being college roommates. It's so stupid, but wonderfully delicious.
Oh my God, we should get Karen to write it.
Date rape.
You know Karen McCullough.
Oh yeah, I love Karen.
Yeah, we should get Karen to write it.
Oh totally. Oh, she would get nasty with that shit too.
Oh, she totally would.
I love it. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, we'll have our like special episode.
You have a lot of Oscars in your room. There's one there, and there's one in the bathroom.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just
You're the best at a lot of things.
hashtag goals.
Best employee, best cousin.
You
I
gotta look around too. I've got some anatomy over there that maybe I'll grill you about later.
Anatomy.
Yeah, you're gonna like this, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I need to put a merkin on it so people know which way is up and down.
I actually don't. The thing about us is that we don't normally have to look at this.
Hey, dear listeners, Nina is looking at my
At your
my
vagina?
And I bet you can't. Well, listen, I feel like this without the visual is boring for listeners, but at some point, so wait, put that down. Quit playing with my pussy. Put that down.
We should take a picture and then tweet it so they know what we're looking at.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they will be confused.
Okay. Can we do a couple of things?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Later on, I did want to ask you about like the term actress or actor and what you prefer, because I have thoughts about this.
I'm conflicted because actor seems more. I don't like the distinction of it, and yet I don't like being the male version of it. Why can't we all be actresses? Why do we all have to be actors?
Yeah. Yep.
Why do we convert to the male version?
Exactly. It's like in an attempt to get more credibility, we have to conform to the male perspective of it. Mm-hmm. Because at some point, like, I don't know. I think I was on a plane. I've told this story before. God, I'm turning into that person that just tells the same stories. But I was on a plane and this older gentleman asked me what I did for a living, and I said, "Oh, I'm an actor." And it was like just after Scary Movie or something. And he said, "Oh, so you're a waitress?" And
wow,
yeah, it was a bold move, and I clearly carried it with me because it was 20 years ago.
Still talking about it now.
Yep. But that sort of like the idea that like the term actress is like conjures up a specific idea in people, and that's why people want to be referred to as actors. But to me, it is like the long game is why. But I also think the long game is like performance artist or something stupidly pretentious
different.
like that.
Well, let's change it though. Like why?
Because
let's find a middle ground.
I like the idea that all award ceremonies will be genderless. and it'll just be based on like who wore the best. I don't know, feather boa. Look at Sim.
I like
Sim's
that.
taking a nap with his eyes open. He totally is. Look at him.
Wake up.
I'm taking this all in.
He does have a new baby in his defense.
Oh,
I haven't been
that's
sleeping very
right.
much.
Yeah. So he did just glaze over. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I can use that as an excuse. I'm really enjoying
Sim, do we
listening
need to talk
you
about
guys.
sex more?
No, because I'm only going to be interested if you're talking about sex.
Bring Anna's pussy back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nina, feel my pussy.
No.
You're right. That worked. I'm back.
He's awake.
Yes. Yes.
Nice work.
I do like the idea of making it genderless in theory, and yet there would be less awards, so therefore my chances would be lower. So I'm conflicted there too.
Oh, I'm going to give you an award today.
Really?
Yeah. Don't know what it is quite yet, but I will think of one. It just feels so arbitrary. I don't know.
I know, I get it.
It's true. Like
But if there's two people
I am like this stubborn
versus one
virgin
person.
of award ceremonies. I've never really won one except for my Stony, which I'm really proud of that.
That's a Stony.
It's from High Times magazine.
Okay. I still don't. What is the?
It's a bong, and
Oh my God, I
was,
love it.
Like
Like stoner,
According-
Stony.
yeah.
Got it.
yeah, I see you see. Like
Do you use it?
Oh well, it has
Is it
been used.
usable?
The little thing, I don't know what it is. It got broken along the way. The little the thing that you put in, like the filtery thing.
I don't smoke pot, so I don't know. No, I don't know.
Well,
I can't
anyway,
help you
it got
there.
broken, but it is usable. Anyway,
Okay. Because people ask me that about my Teen Choice Awards all the time. Like, do you surf on them? No, I don't. I do not surf on my teen. No.
It's an actual surfboard?
Yeah.
yeah, and
And it
has
technically
to
does have fins. Like, I guess it could be used, but what?
be, and also like, how do you just or do you where do you keep the surfboard?
I have a pool house in my backyard, and I keep them. They're all suspended, like on the ceiling, kind of.
Oh, that's good. You mean all your Teen Choice Awards? How many Teen Choice Awards do you have? I am so. All I
Laura's
have is a
Googling it right now.
fucking
I can't remember, to be honest with you. What they do is
You have 18. You have 18 unusable surfboards in your pool house.
They put multiple categories on one. So in 1 year, I think the show won a category, like the best TV show. I won for best actress. I got best something out. Like there was a few that we won, but they put all of them on one board. Luckily, like I wouldn't want. That's great. You get one for every whatever. Do we know how
many?
much? But there's
28 Teen Choice Awards as a cast.
so 28.
28.
Yes, but I think I have about 8 of them, physical surfboards. Not all 28. Like they'll put multiple awards
how
on
many
one.
did you have to go to? Wait, so you didn't have to go to. You won. Wait, how many Teen Choice Awards? Because listen, you know where I'm going.
By the way, that
I'm
was
fucking.
by the way,
Anna's
I
having a
love-
stroke.
I mean, what
when I-
caused you the most anxiety was how many did you have to go to?
Like,
I take it you don't like award shows.
well, not when you're not winning. You know. No, sure don't. When you go in knowing that you're the loser, yeah, it's like, oh well, what the fuck? Gotta put on these fucking sequins. Fuck this shit.
This episode is brought to you in part by Plant Botanical. As everyone slowly comes out of hiding, many of you are asking the same questions. Am I ready for actual human contact? Should I swipe right? Will they look like their picture? Do I look like my picture? Is that the face of an axe murderer? Do I really want to take off these sweats? And for those of you who get that far, what drink should I be casually sipping? I have the answer to that one. While your date sits awkwardly silent, stunned by your good looks, dazzled by your intellect, or wondering how to dispose of your body, the drink in your hand should be delicious, refreshing, crisp, clean, Plant Botanical Vodka Seltzer. Weighing in at only 1 carb, made with real fruit and botanicals traditionally used for stamina, immunity, and detox, Plant Botanical is already thinking about your future encounters. Follow and DM at Plant Loves You and share a story or video of your funniest, wildest, or most awkward date for a chance to win up to $1,000 for your next one. Plant Botanical, your perfect companion while you look for your perfect companion. Available at Target, Pavilions, Vons, Total Wine, or visit plantlovesyou.com to find a store near you. Plant Vodka and Vodka Seltzer. Just the good shit. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by The Pill Club. Do you need to renew your birth control prescription? Want to switch your birth control? Maybe try it for the first time. Whether you know the brand you want or you're looking for help finding the best option, the Pill Club medical team has your back. With the Pill Club, you'll never have to make a trip to the doctor or wait in line at the pharmacy. The Pill Club is a birth control subscription prescribed by a medical professional and delivered straight to your door for free in discreet packaging. The Pill Club carries over 120 FDA-approved brands. Most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance. Right now, when you go to thepillclub.com/unqualified, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org for every unqualified listener who becomes a patient. Your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org. That's thepillclub.com/unqualified to get your first birth control care package. That's thepillclub.com/unqualified to get your first birth control care package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Remember, thepillclub.com/unqualified. You must use the link to make a donation.
She was so cute.
Okay, so can we do some deal breakers?
What does that mean?
Okay, imagine you're single. Okay. I won't press you if you are or not. I don't know. But are these deal breakers?
Okay.
He describes himself as spiritual.
That is not a deal breaker. If he's actually spiritual. I think whatever your religion, like whatever you believe in, that's fine as long as you're not pushing it onto me. If he's pushing, then it's a deal breaker.
Well, okay, so the thing with why I wanted to ask you about the spiritual idea was because I have a thing with the idea of self-describers.
Got it. Oh, the operative word was they describe themselves, not if you're talking about what you're. Yeah. If I ask them,
right. Like I'm a really, creative spirit because I didn't encounter that kind of person until Los Angeles. At least maybe I wasn't aware of it until I moved to Los Angeles.
No, they're only here. They all move from wherever they are to here.
Yeah,
it's a mecca.
And so then there's like the salesmanship element of like, yeah, well, like I'm the kind of person who wants to overcome all obstacles or whatever. Like
you're like, have a glass of wine.
Yeah, me too.
All obstacles will be obsolete.
Yep, I do too. But I don't need to tell you about it right now.
Especially if I don't know you, right? If you're a new friend.
Yeah, it's like, I'm really creative and...
You're like, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know, but that's me being judgmental. Oh, I'm self-describing. Ooh, but in a self-deprecating way.
That's okay. As long as you say it, yeah. If they're trying to hype themselves up without a hype man, if they are their own hype man, I hear what you're saying.
It's like somebody vocalizing their, Tinder profile. Am I using that right?
Do you have Tinder? Are you on dating apps?
No.
Have you ever been?
No.
Me neither. I think it's fascinating. I'm obsessed with it.
Actually, you know what? You might be right. Vocalizing what they say in the front page of Tinder.
Yes.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Oh
so I didn't think you knew Tinder enough to be able to say that properly.
You took an eye-open nap again. Amy, your husband has been taking naps with his eyes wide open.
Well, we're only sleeping a few hours a night.
That's what he said, too.
Don't defend him.
Thank you, baby.
Amy,
you're supposed to be on our side.
I love you, and I love you, little one.
You are only sleeping a few hours a night. It is not defensible.
Actually, that is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right,
yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Sim. All right. On your first date, he's too tired to even really laugh anymore. Okay, on your first date, he picks you up on a bird scooter.
You said date.
Yeah.
Okay, if it was a fuck buddy, like a friend, like a fun friend,
I like how you're exploring this.
then I think he was. I think birds are fun. Before they made it illegal to bird in Santa Monica, I would go down there and we'd do. This is so illegal. I'm going to go to jail.
Wait, with your fuck buddy?
No, no. With my
Yeah, we'll back it up. Sorry.
For Julianne's birthday, I took her on a bird crawl, is what I called it. So we got on a bird in Santa Monica and we went from pub to pub to pub. And we had one drink at every pub and birded to the next one.
You are an amazing friend.
It was really fun. So
My birthday's November 29th.
Oh, it just passed.
Yeah, but I got, hopefully, with any luck, I got another one coming up.
All right. We'll do that on November 29th next year.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm putting it on my calendar.
All right.
Jordan, can you put it in our calendar
Could
for
we
next
do
year?
it in New Orleans?
Do they have birds there?
I don't know.
We'll bring a bird.
We'll bring birds.
By the way, birds better
ship
send us a
birds.
bird each with our names monogrammed in it after this.
Fucking send it. Hey, yeah. Yep.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Or lime or bird, either one.
No,
And I want
bird
one as well.
specifically.
Okay, bird. Fine. Done.
Yeah. So in that case, I think it's cool if it's a date and if I like this person and I'm hoping that there will be a future with this person. Absolutely not. Well, then there would be no future. They would no, because then I want to be. I don't know.
I'm with you because there's a charm element to it, but it's almost like too on the nose of charm. It's like give me a heads up if you're like my car's in the shop, I don't have a car, or whatever, my if power went out, my Tesla's like not charged, so I just want you to know. If you have a helmet, bring it because I'm picking you up on a bird. But like the cute, like the idea of it being too cutesy. Sim disagreed. He was like because he really wants a bird. Is this what this whole thing is about?
I already. Remember I told you I want to go to.
Amy's like.
This is the difference. I think for like a second or a third date, I think
my
it
child
would be
is
cute.
not going on a bird.
No, not for a first date. I don't think
the first date that got me.
Yeah,
this is your first impression.
But I also think that
That's why it was challenging.
I'm sure that there are people that are charming enough to get away with it on a first date as well. It's not me, but if someone is super good looking and like a water polo player, and he's like, I don't know, and he rides along in a bird scooter. I don't know why I said water polo player.
I know, but that was great
confused about
detail,
that.
though. I was thinking, like, does he describe himself like he almost made it on the U.S. Olympic water polo
I'm like
team?
picturing like the 6 foot.
Almost. He was on like the sidelines, like
The sub.
I'm picturing
If
like
they all die, then Sin goes in.
right. I just think that if the guy is good looking enough and has the charm, he can get away with picking you up on a bird scooter on a first date, and you'll be fine with it.
Wait, do you mean that as to us? Like you'll be fine with it, or like
maybe.
collect?
I think it just depends on the guy.
No,
No, you don't think so?
No, I'm 42.
I mean, I think you're not gonna not go on the date. It just probably won't. You probably won't get a second date.
I would be like, you know what? I would nix it.
Okay.
I think I would, and I feel like I'm not great with confrontation, and I don't like to.
You wouldn't even go on the date.
No, I feel like I'm not gonna hang on to your shoulders. Like,
Could you not suggest taking an Uber instead?
Oh yeah, I could. Well, I'd be like,
But I guess
At that point, it's over.
I just don't like the. I don't like the gimmick.
It's too much of a gimmick, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's what if it wasn't a gimmick? Is what I'm saying. What if it really? That's what he likes
then,
to do.
Then that's why you. But the heads up should be
Okay,
given.
gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, hey, do you mind? Like,
But see, I like surprises, so I would like the spontaneity. But maybe if you called and said, "Hey, we're gonna do something," like you said, we're gonna do something different. I have this planned. If you was doing it as a gesture because you wanted to be spontaneous,
an emotional prep. All right, I could maybe handle something like that. But I don't want to. What if? Because I don't know if I like surprises, and I don't.
you
think
don't like surprises.
Not really. Are you going to surprise me with something? Are we going to Bermuda? Oh my
No,
God.
but now I want to.
I'd like that's a
That's sure.
no, but I just don't. I don't want to have to be the. I feel like I already react. I'm the reactor in my professional life, so I don't want to have to be like, oh my god, that was so sweet,
And be lying.
yeah. It's like this is I get paid for this shit normally. I don't know what I have to
How
do.
much
I have
are you
to suck
paying
your
me?
fucking dick? Fuck you.
So what is your perfect what would your perfect first date scenario be? If not a
I haven't
bird.
really dated, but because I'm kind of an all-in sort of person.
Okay. But how does somebody get to that stage though? In your life?
I think that it's like
Like, do you have
it's like
to
trust?
been-
It's like
But is it a friend that introduced you to somebody
Yeah,
from out
or
on
work.
dating apps? Okay.
Work.
Yeah.
and it's actually always been work. Well, in college,
But in college is kind of like our version of work. So when you're in college, the people that are around you,
yeah,
you get to know them. You're spending a lot of time
it
with
was
them.
like the guy who had the 4-foot bong.
Right. Yeah.
And it took me like 6 years to realize that smoking weed made me paranoid.
What was the giveaway? Why did it take you 6 years to figure it out?
Listen, I'm a long-term girl, Nina. I like to this can't be quite right. I'm second guessing myself. This should be making me feel as good as these other people.
I'm kind of jealous, by the way. Oh my God, it annoys the shit out of me. So I have a lot of, I'm sure you do too. We all have, know people in this industry that are incredibly talented and creative. And all of my most talented friends are massive potheads. And I'm not.
I know.
I don't like weed. I don't like how it makes me feel. I don't like how I get paranoid. I get weird. I start to think what I'm saying is stupid or what I'm thinking is stupid. And then I get into a spiral and then I want to go to bed. And it's just not cool. I'm not cool on it. And I like being talkative and I can't talk. I'm like, so I'm envious of my friends who can be social and out and about. And it's clearly doing something for them because they're thriving on it. I don't know. How do
I remember one time silencing a party, like turning down the speakers so high because I had this thought that I had to share with everyone because it felt like it was so fucking brilliant. And it was like, you guys, no. What if that door broke down and 90 puppies just ran through it, and just started licking us all? Like, wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, could you imagine the joy?
And how did the room react?
Not well. They weren't imagining.
See, I think that would be actually. I'm down with
Thanks,
that.
Nina. Maybe you and I will have a private stone party and see if we can handle it.
I think the
again.
next time I'd like to come back and do another podcast with you next year and or sooner. And I'd like for us to both smoke a J
I would love that.
and do
All
a
right,
podcast.
We'll experiment with
on
it.
J's. Just to what? Because I think it'd be funny. We'd probably either say the funniest, coolest, stupid things, or it would be a silent interview.
It might be one of those things, I suspect, and I think I'm 90% right, that we'll find ourselves incredibly fascinating. No one else will?
Yep.
Okay, wait. On the first date, he says to the waitress, "Hey, babe, could I get a margarita? You guys make the best ones here."
That tells me that he's been here a lot on dates. This is his spot. This is
Yeah.
his date spot, and he's a serial dater.
Yeah.
Bye. Babe.
This was the debate earlier before you arrived.
Babe.
Yeah.
I would be babe if I allow you to call me babe after multiple dates. The waitress is not babe.
I mean, I'm with you. That's why I tried to do an upswing with it.
You do it again. It was so funny when you did it to me earlier.
Hey, babe, could I get a margarita?
No, it was something else. It was a different delivery.
I know it was, wasn't it?
Shit.
Because, well, maybe we should do a Chad. Would you
Yeah.
go out on a date with me as Chad?
With you as Chad? I don't understand.
All right. So let's imagine if you are, if you agree to this scenario, you are in Aspen.
Is this a real life scenario?
It can be.
Or a hypothetical scenario.
Hypothetical. Well,
Okay.
I mean, we're not in Aspen. We're.
I thought you were saying like if I agree to this, we're going to Aspen and you're going to find a guy named Chad. I was like,
that would be amazing. Yes. Yep. The private jet is leaving in 2 hours.
surprise.
No. Okay, so let's say you're in Aspen, right? Mm-hmm. And you've had a long day of skiing, snowboarding, whichever you prefer. I don't know, snowshoeing.
Drinking hot chocolate.
Yeah.
With whiskey in it.
Yeah. So you're at like the Four Seasons bar.
Okay.
And anyway, I myself as Chad sits down next to you. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, what's Chad's bartender's name?
It changes every time.
I know it does, doesn't it?
Name, you can call me something.
Trav?
Trav. I'm Trav. Fine. That works.
Yeah. Hey, wait, hey, I'm sorry to bug you. Is this seat taken?
It is now.
Thanks, man. It's cool. I mean, I didn't mean to call you that, but
Man?
I didn't mean to call you that, but hey, Trav, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, could I get a Macallan 18 on the rocks?
Sure. Are you okay? Do you need anything else?
Thank you for asking. Sorry, what's your name?
I'm Trav.
This
Hi,
Trav.
Trav.
Trav's awesome. He's the best.
Cool.
Oh my
if
God,
you
he
need
makes,
anything-
like a fucking killer martini. Like, if you want things dirty, Trav's your man.
Just let me know if he's bothering you at all,
Yeah.
and we can remove him.
Dude, Trav, what the fuck, man?
I actually...
What the fuck about that tip yesterday, man? Well, fuck you, Trav.
Oh.
I gave him like a 50. But yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
how's
Trav,
the
so
powder out
I'm
there?
gonna, I'd love a tequila soda,
Absolutely.
please.
Any type of tequila?
Either Casamigos or Don Julio Blanco
Okay.
would be great.
Oh,
Thank you
you
so
got
much.
good
course.
taste. Damn, girl.
Sorry?
You got good taste. Oh, man, wasn't that powder out there? Like, that was fucking amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What runs did you hit?
It didn't snow today. It was fake snow from the mountain, but it was, they did a pretty good job.
Did you hit the bunny round?
I was not on the bunny run. I was on double black diamond. I don't think they make triple black diamonds.
Oh, yeah? Did you go down Oxum's Razor?
Oxum's Razor. That must be some back road trail. I've never heard that one.
Yeah, it's like when like the most obvious conclusion is like right there in front of you, you know? But you choose to not accept it sometimes, but sometimes you do.
I do
like-
not.
Skating on thin ice sometimes, you know, it's like a razor thin or whatever. God, I don't normally like go for brunettes, but you're really fucking hot.
Thank you.
You're really fucking hot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I get you your drink? Anyway, I'm Chad.
You said that at the beginning of the conversation, Chad.
You know, what's up, girl? So what's your name?
Girl. My name is Girl.
Is there a vowel in there or is it just like girl?
Yeah, it's a U. Gurle.
Oh, it sounds like you got me two issues.
Okay, Chad. Thank you. This has been nice.
Wait. Sorry. I know. Shit, I
By the way,
totally.
you killed. That was it.
Wait, give Chad another chance. I was.
Okay. So that was the reminding of the moment. We're back into
Yeah.
the
All right.
GU.
I will attempt to be less of a douche, but it's so hard.
His name's Chad. I get it. All right, ready? It's a Gurle.
Oh, that's cool. So that's cool. That's cool that your parents are like, oh yeah, we're having a girl. Like we're gonna name her Girl.
Yeah, they were
It's like
hippies.
like embracement of gender,
Yes, and also
which it actually isn't like, you know, I don't know how, like, I don't embrace gender.
you don't.
Not really, like the concept, because I don't like concepts in general. But let me tell you a little bit about what I do. I don't know, where are you from? Girl?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh, that's cool. So these mountains must be pretty high for you, huh?
It's a whole new world.
Kind of like stiff peaks, whatever.
Twin Peaks.
Before we like talk anymore, First of all, I want to buy your drink. Trav, put this one on me.
Is that okay?
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, no problem. I don't know if you know about Silicon Beach.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like Silicon Valley, but in Los Angeles.
Good to know. Not aware.
Like a lot of like movie stars and like whatever, like celebrities live in Los Angeles. Like Kardashians live there, whatever. Like fucking, like all those fucking like phony, shitty people, whatever. But anyway, that's where I live. I started this app, a dating app called Titlook, and what it is.
Sorry, come again. What was it called?
Titlook.
How do you spell that?
TITLOOK.
Okay, so it's like a serial monogamous kind of dating app vibe.
Well, there's like nothing like that involves serial. Like let me rephrase that. There's nothing that's like we haven't had any serial killers or anything like that.
Oh, good.
And we're not like sponsored by fucking Kellogg's or anything because
No,
we don't
that'd be
like accept sponsors like that. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's like a dating app. It's like, but we cut to the chase. It's like why spend all your time like trying to, whatever, promote yourself, love yourself,
or get to know
touch
somebody.
yourself,
just
hug yourself, whatever. Like it's so
find someone else to tug you is what you're saying.
So it's tits like women and you can swipe right or swipe left.
Oh, so you only show your
I don't show my. I mean, no.
The dudes don't. It sounds like.
Yeah.
But you don't have a profile picture of your face. It's all below the neck. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. We're currently valued at $1.2 billion.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Trav.
Do you like Maserati?
Can I have another tequila soda?
Coming right up.
Thank you.
Yeah, Porsche.
On him. He's worth
Absolutely.
$1.2 billion.
Of course. I'm going to actually give you the highest grade tequila.
Thank you. Then Dragones.
If we were to have a baby, like I'm just saying. I mean,
You and me, Chad?
No, listen. I don't want someone as
You
beautiful.
don't seem like the baby type,
Someone as
Chad.
beautiful as you, I would not presume to like just want to go out on a date with me. But if we were to have a kid and we named it after a car, what would be your favorite baby car name? Damn, you're fucking hot.
What's the fastest car that exists? Do we know?
I don't know. Fucking spaceship.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a car, but it does carry people places. Does that count?
I'm just trying to think of the fastest vehicle that would be able to get me as far away from you as possible, Chad, at this point. So maybe the Hennessy Venom F5.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It goes 301 miles per hour.
I got one of those. I fucking love that shit.
Okay, so if we were to have a baby
on the drive, like it's like she's a little high maintenance. You know what I mean?
The vehicle, or the baby, or me if we were. Would we be married if we were having a baby?
I don't know. I don't really fucking believe in marriage.
Okay, so then that's a no. That's a no.
We're not having a baby. Come on, girl.
All you've done is buy me a drink.
What's happening? There's something happening. Trav, what the fuck?
I'm just saying. Okay, this is Travis speaking. We have to get the call soon. Travis, the bartender, is letting you know that we need to wrap up this date here soon.
So hey, girl.
Yeah. What's up, Chad?
I got a fireplace in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to come back up, girl? It's not the presidential suite, but it's one step down.
Okay. Why don't you meet me there, and I will be there between now and never.
Girl,
that's a no.
Don't you say that to me. You know you can't.
Chad, this has been lovely. Thank you for the drink. It made you more tolerable.
Right. But if you're single,
which was difficult.
All you need to do is just show me your tits. I promise I will. If you're not into me, you're going to be into someone.
Yeah.
Just show me your tits. I'll take a picture. No problem. I got you married, girl.
And I'm going to get you arrested if you keep talking to me like this, boy.
Chad shifted.
I've never seen Chad like this before.
Wait, is Chad a character that you bring
Yeah,
back?
this is a recurring guy.
okay.
Yes, he's one of the favorites.
Is he a favorite?
He's one of my favorites because he's awful. He's terrible.
I have had encounters not dissimilar to this experience, and it's always such a fine line because like part of you wants to tell the person to go fuck themselves, and then part of you wants, I mean, I'm Canadian, so I always want to be nice while telling them that they should go fuck themselves. And somebody who speaks the way you just spoke is usually completely sloshed out of their face to have the guts to be that much of an ass. So
It feels like a lose-lose to engage in any way. To
Yeah,
like
but
even
but-
try to get a reaction. I don't know.
but then at that point, it's almost fun to like see how dumb they can be and how
I loved how you were okay with Chad and getting another drink from Trav.
like, it's like an experiment. Yeah, I just like sit there and I'm like, I will entertain this for a little bit and just see how bad it can get, because then I can tell my friends about the story later. But when they get forward the way you did at the end, that's when.
Well, I suppose Sim told me to wrap it up somehow, so I just had to.
Well, I'm surprised you did wrap it up, Chad. 'Cause you don't look like a wrap it up type of guy. You seem like a raw dog.
Oh yeah, yeah.